Hey guys, Michael here, and I'm back to talk bricks. Today we're talking This Week in Bonus LEGO News, where every Saturday I bring you the LEGO stories you need to know. This might have been the most insane LEGO News week ever, with new 2020 set reveals from Star Wars, Marvel, LEGO City, and so much more. And even after all the new Ninjago, Creator, and Architecture sets, there's even more LEGO news. But before we begin, I'm going to kick off another round of the weekly giveaway, so be sure to subscribe and leave a comment about this week's news. Today marks the start of LEGO's VIP weekend, so I'm bringing you some deals from LEGO and of course more deals from Amazon. So if you want to pick anything up and support the channel, I'll leave links in the description below. All weekend long, LEGO's having its VIP weekend, and with purchases of $125 or more, you can get this Christmas tree set. And with purchases of $200 or more, you can get this large-scale brick-built 2x4 brick. There's also double VIP points and 30% off select sets. Highlights include Betrayal at Cloud City, the UCS Y-Wing, and of course the LEGO Movie 2's Welcome to Apocalypseburg, all for 30% off. Also from the LEGO Movie 2, we've got Good Morning Sparkle Babies for 36% off with a coupon, and Emmett's Dream House and Rescue Rocket is 43% off. From LEGO Ideas, we've got the pop-up book for 41% off, and sets from LEGO Minecraft, LEGO Jurassic World, and LEGO Fantastic Beasts, all for 40% off. From LEGO Avengers, we've got the Hulkbuster Smash Up for 33% off, and from LEGO Technic, the Massive Bucket Wheel Excavator for 21% off. Don't forget to check the links below for even more 30% off sets at lego.com and even more crazy Amazon deals. Below, there's also a link to the UCS Millennium Falcon, which Amazon's supposed to have for 40% off sometime between now and Black Friday. And I'll be back early this week with a full breakdown of all of LEGO's and every other store's Black Friday deals, so stay tuned. Next up, LEGO 2020 sets have been revealed on many foreign retailers, and the entire LEGO community has been buzzing with all of this great 2020 news. So we've got a ton to break down from LEGO Star Wars, Marvel, Ninjago, Minecraft, Trolls, City, Creator, Technic, Speed Champions, Disney, Friends, and Architecture. First up from LEGO Star Wars, the Rise of Skywalker line has 5 new sets. This newest wave features a really nice Sith Trooper battle pack and an interesting new X-Wing in a cool design with some great new pieces. The prices for the new TIE Dagger and X-Wing are a little bit high, but there's some nice figures with those new Knights of Ren and of course the figure for Janna. And while the microfighters are pretty simple, they're effective and they give you a cheaper way to get Kylo Ren and Zori Bliss. Also in this wave, there's 5 more sets from the original and prequel Star Wars trilogies. In general, these sets are a bit smaller and simpler, though I like the design of Obi-Wan's hut. And while I'm sure we could have waited a few years on another Luke's land speeder, it does look nice. The simple build for the dual-line Mustafar recreates a set that we haven't gotten in a long time, and the microfighters and 4+ sets, while very simple, will definitely appeal to certain demographics. Next up from LEGO Marvel Avengers, we also have 5 new sets in the line. The Iron Man and Thanos Mech sets look pretty interesting, and they're almost like construction figures from the Star Wars line, but now with minifigures. And the minifigures in this entire wave is really the main standout, as the sets leave a little bit more to be desired. And while builds like the motorcycle are nice, some like the truck and the helicopter seem a little bit incomplete. Though I'm definitely glad to be getting one last endgame set so we can get that great rescue minifigure. From LEGO Marvel Spider-Man, we're also getting another 5 sets. LEGO Marvel seems to be doubling down on mechs this year with one for Spider-Man and Venom, but we also got one for both of them in last year's wave. And in general, all these Spider-Man vehicles, while they seem okay, they're a little bit lackluster and definitely reminiscent of other Spider-Man sets. But the minifigures are the standout with the villains and Spider-Girl and Spider-Man Noir, and even a classic comic book Mysterio, though you'll have to buy some 4+ sets to get them all. For the next season of Ninjago, there are 8 brand new sets, all with a really cool video game theme. The art direction for these sets are really cool with its Techno-Tron-like theme. There's a lot of diversity in the builds, with mechs, motorcycles, cars, and planes. And I really love the Gamers Marketplace, which is kind of like a people pack for Ninjago filled with great characters and parts. The minifigure design is super inventive, and I especially love the players' avatars, some of the new villains, especially that Emperor minifigure. And I think this is going to be a pretty popular line. And the gimmick sets this year are these cool arcade pods, which have a very cool design, 2 different minifigures, and tons of cool custom accessories. From Ninjago Legacy, we're also getting 4 sets from Season 3 and 4. Some of these sets definitely seem like a pretty cool upgrade, like the Thunder Raider and the Golden Mech. I almost wish they would do a Legacy line for other themes, as it's pretty cool to get some of these historic sets but rebuilt. From LEGO Minecraft, we've also got 6 brand new sets. They're back again with the Big Fig Series 2 builds, and I think these ones look pretty funny. And while I'm not a Minecraft fan myself, I do appreciate that they continue to flesh the world out with even more of the mobs from the game. And there's plenty of smaller, more affordable sets, which is always a plus. From LEGO Trolls World Tour, we're also going to be getting 7 new sets, including some from the 4+ line. The builds here are definitely on the simpler side, but I also really like some of the fun new pieces in fun colors. Though I did find it interesting that there are these felt foam-like pieces that are not Lego in all the builds. The characters and minifigures are definitely the real standout here, like we talked about in the previous videos. And out of all the sets, I think my favorite is probably the one with the hot air balloon and that crazy bus. This line seems to be targeted towards a Lego Friends-like audience, so we'll have to see how it does. From Lego City, there are a whopping 14 sets to break down, and they really fall into two categories, with the first half being inspired by the Lego City Adventures TV show, and the second half being part of the Great Vehicles collection. The fire and police sets from this line definitely seem familiar, like sets we've gotten in previous waves, but it is nice to have it tied now to this new TV show, with all of its named characters and more interesting villains. The line also introduces two new gimmicks, with a magnet that can pick things up and a helicopter that can actually fly like those Ninjago flyers. And I think kids will have a lot of fun with that. The Great Vehicles line brings back a couple cool things like the street sweeper and the mail plane, but I really love that brand new safari vehicle and that amazing ice cream truck build, which would look great in a city. From LEGO Speed Champions, Car and Driver revealed this week two more sets for the 2020 line. The Ferrari looks amazing, and that new windshield piece really helps seal the deal. And the Audi has a bit more of a boxy look, but I love the front detail with all of the headlights. And for even more racing fun from the LEGO Technic line, we've got the app-controlled Top Gear rally car after the BBC show Top Gear. The entire build can be driven around using the app-controlled system and features front-wheel steering. And overall, it looks pretty cool. Next, from LEGO Creator, we've got 7 new sets in their 3-in-1 line. The line features plenty of fun vehicles in bright colors that can be reconstructed into multiple different types. But I'd have to say my favorite is this large burger food truck monster truck, and of course the toy store with the apartment upstairs. From LEGO Architecture, we're getting 2 new skylines for Tokyo and Dubai, and I really love the look of them, especially Tokyo with that cool red structure. From LEGO Disney, we've got 6 new sets in the line. The main line includes a few smaller sets, which are cheap ways to get these princesses. But my favorite part of the line are these cool storybooks that actually open up with a full scene to play in inside. They can all close up and lay side by side on a bookshelf, and there's actually even going to be a 4th one for Frozen. From LEGO Friends, there are 13 new sets in the line, and there definitely seems to be a lot of variety. Out of everything here, I probably like the camping sets and that food competition baking set the best, which features some really cool new cake pieces. While I don't buy any of these sets myself, I can definitely see a lot of these themes working well for LEGO City. The gimmick this year are these square pods, and I really like the clamshell design, and each one comes with a surprise pet. Besides the Top Gear car, the LEGO Technic line has 7 additional sets. There's a large range of vehicles with pullback motors and even a boat that floats. But of course, for most, the large-scale crane is probably the coolest with all of its different functions. In upcoming theme news, LEGO has announced a partnership with Manchester United to create products based off the football club. LEGO had previously partnered with the German football team on this collectible minifigure series, but it sounds like this may be more of a range of products, such as the classic LEGO Sports Soccer line that I grew up with. And while I personally would love another playable soccer set, I'm definitely curious to see how these will turn out, and more importantly, if they'll be available worldwide. Next up this week, we got our 5th episode of the LEGO Hidden Side short series entitled Potty Mouth. This episode surrounds the set the Paranormal Interceptor 3000, and the short plays out the set really well, even down to the haunted porta potty. Of course, hilarity ensued in the episode, but I also liked how this episode gave us a little bit more of JB, as we tend to only focus on Jake and Parker. With all of the sets that were revealed last week, I'm definitely curious what's going to happen next, and if you want to watch the episode for yourself, I'll leave a link in the description below. Next up at the LEGO House on March 13th, 2020, there's going to be an event with 3 LEGO designers talking all about how they made their way from being an AFOL to a LEGO designer. These designers have made some of my favorite sets from the last few years, and it'd be a very cool chance to hear them speak. There are only 60 seats available, so I'll leave a link in the description below if you want to sign up. Next up in LEGO Ideas news, the Toronto Rocket subway train is the latest to hit 10,000 supporters on the platform. The train seems to have a pretty accurate design, which we rarely get in LEGO form. There are full interiors, opening doors, so I think a lot of people would have a lot of fun with this, but I definitely wonder about the mass appeal of this one train line. So we'll definitely have to see how it fares in the review. So there you have it, folks. That was this week in bonus LEGO news, which may have honestly been the most insane episode ever. With so many fun 2020 sets coming out soon, we're gonna definitely have to start saving up, especially after all of our holiday shopping. Out of everything there, I'm probably most excited for the minifigures and the Marvel sets, though the sets are not my favorite. There's some cool sets from the new Star Wars Wars movie, and I'm really digging all of the Ninjago ones for the new season. Be sure to leave this video a thumbs up down below as it really helps the channel, and don't forget to subscribe because I've got that Black Friday video coming this week and more LEGO news every Saturday. And let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. What did you think about all the stories? And which one are you most excited about? And now we've got this week's giveaway winner. Congratulations! And be sure to email me from the About page on my channel so we can coordinate about the prize. And if you want to enter this week's round, just leave me a comment about this week's news. You must be a subscriber to win. And definitely turn on notifications to find out when my next video is posted, because I'll be announcing the winners at the end of some of the videos. That's all the time we've got for today. Thanks, and have a good one! Hey guys, Michael here. Click here to watch my last LEGO news video featuring 2020 hidden side sets and so much more. And don't forget to subscribe.